images coming in from all over the world. And again, this first image is from Mitchell Sard from the USA. And he has noticed those strange colours again in the sky as Nibiru is heading again closer. It's getting closer on this ecliptic orbit. Every day we're seeing these strange formations, these chemtrails, and this strange haze, this red and orange haze, this texture in the skies all the time. I mean, you can see this on the lakes and the rivers and the seas every day. So again, thank you for this image. Here again is another image from this fantastic subscriber. Early morning star to the skies. And this subscriber's turned around and said that they've never seen, again, the skies have just changed their colours all the time. Every day he's going out and viewing those horizons, and there's just far too much chemtrailing going on where he is, and where the years have gone in the past, those chemtrails weren't there. There was none of this strange formation of colours and no chemtrailing. So something is coming in and they are hiding it all the time. These also have just come in from Mary Hollenby from Swansea, South Wales in the UK, and thank you Freddie and Mary for these fantastic images, and please keep safe as well, because you are constantly searching those heavens up there in the skies, and again you can just clearly see that white object, that haze, and those chemtrails, them sprays, them toxins that are harming the earth. I mean, look on the cars, look on the buildings and everything. Too dark again at 12 in the afternoon. I mean, dark shadows here as well, dark reflecting on the cars and the buildings. Just not our sun anymore. We've got this object in front of it. So again, thank you for this image. It's very true. These images are just 100%. Thank you. I'm going to show another image from you, Mary, and again, just absolutely outstanding. You can clearly see where they've been just blasting the skies on this image, and the sun area is just a wrong shape, isn't it, all the time. We've got all this chemtrail activity, this twisted chemtrails. Our skies are changing all the time. So again, thank you Mary for these attachments. Any more footage or attachments, please again send them in. It's very important, as all the subscribers and viewers need to see the truth now. This image has come in from Our Sky Today 2017 from Ackerman. Again, a very fantastic subscriber that views our skies and again picks up some great footage. You can see this yellow haze on the horizon and this beam of light coming through from another object. There's something that's out there behind those chems. And I just want to say as well, at 5:30 this afternoon, 6 o'clock, okay, I noticed the area of the sun looked very strange, because it seemed to be moving, this simulator, to the left hand side, as those chemtrails were just moving very gently to the right hand side. I'm telling you, this simulator is moving. If you look carefully, there, to the moon as well, I believe there's an object in front of the moon. These objects, when it gets thick chemmed, please look and take note, because they do shift. They do shift. Not like our natural celestial sun and the earth that before in the past. There's something changing, and above to the right hand side you will see a red reflection on those chemtrails. Very, very strange. So again, just another fantastic image, and I'm going to move to another subscriber's image now. These images, okay, these attachments have come in from Pamela Norton, and Pamela is observing the skies all the time. And don't be fooled, okay, that these are natural clouds, because they reflect, they've got multicolours on them. And again, look at this strange object. I mean, look at that white light, not the yellow light that we have seen the sun in the past. It's far too bright, but again far too dim on the land. Artificial sunlight, because this simulator is hard at work now, and the round object disappears when these chemtrails cover it. So again, fantastic image. And Pamela, you are spot on by keeping the footage coming in. I'm going to show another image. This part of the world as well is supposed to be in the summer period, okay? It's supposed to be very warm, and the plant life is supposed to be thriving at this point. But again, seeing the truth. Look at those trees just above here. They're dead. They're not alive anymore, are they? And this object again, I mean the sun, this simulator, I mean the changes of colours are here now. Never before have we seen a white object like this in our skies. So again, I mean, look at the reflection. It's like fluorescent, isn't it? I mean, look at the buildings. There's no nice yellow sun. Natural sunlight has disappeared now. And humanity, again, please wake up to this. It's essential to prepare for this, because they are cloaking the truth. On the email that Pamela sent in, she said that she was very shocked and stunned that on that other image you just saw of that blue sky, within 10 minutes there was about 20 chem planes that blasted the horizons. Then all of a sudden the sun, the simulator, was blocked, and she saw this haze in the sky and all these formations. And also the trees that you see on the screen, every single year they were healthy, they were well, and she enjoyed seeing them, the nature around her in the area that she lives. But they just died. They've not become alive anymore, as they keep sending these poisons up in the sky that again in the evening land on the earth, and again on the crops around the world. They are being manufactured, the foods, and again we are buying them off the shelf at the same prices and eating them. And they don't want us to know. They really don't. Okay, there's an image here clearly shows that there is definitely a problem with our sun. It's the shape that we've got to keep an eye on. Not our sun anymore. We've got something in front of it. We know that this is lens flare. It's naturally going to happen with our cameras and our camcorders and telescopes. But we need to focus on this shape, this simulator. So NASA, the game's up really, because now people are starting to notice. But it's a shame, because the mass, the billions around the world, are still asleep to this whole scenario. Again, Pamela took a image of this halo, as you saw on that other image of that trash that they sprayed in the skies. That descended, and then it became this haze, and then you see this halo covering this white hot object, this simulator that's, again, the colours and the settings on the land are just not the same anymore. Everything around us is like the winter period with this object. And news media, weather channels, are still saying nothing. And as I said on another video, I do try and contact the media to ask questions, to see if they would come out with something. But no, they don't say nothing. So we can just see that things are being covered up now, aren't they? Excellent shot of this object, this white, strange solar simulator that's up there. This object, okay, is not our natural sun. We're not seeing our natural sun. And as Pamela moved down towards the garden area, you can see clearly those trees are being hugely affected as they hide this whole system. Crazy times ahead, as I believe again the rapture is just around the corner. The moon as well is far too big. There's an object, I believe, that's in front of it, another simulator, as they chemtrail the moon every single night. We see this dark blanket of haze, of clouds that move strangely, I believe again that HARP is using their technology to covering the moon as well. Everything is being cloaked up there, so humans can't see the truth. Here's another image that's coming from Pamela, and again, this white object. If you can clearly see to the left hand side, you can see these rainbow effects on these chem clouds, this pink haze up here as well, because we've got other objects that are being cloaked. It's just getting stranger by the moment, isn't it? This is lens flare, this part here, we all know that. And also, I mean, here are broken chems. Trees are being affected, chemtrails. They are now pumping our skies to make artificial clouds to look real up there as we go about our daily lives. But the ones that are awake to the whole situation can see that these are not our natural clouds. I'd like to say as well that, I mean, I'm having images from other parts of the world seeing the same skies. So everybody is getting the same shaped clouds, strange formations, and the same temperatures in the skies around the Earth, because now we are getting the same affected weather patterns. And this is evidence as well that we're coming to a pole shift, because when the Earth is magnetic field, the poles reverse. This is what happens. The Earth becomes, I mean, everybody on Earth, the weather and everything becomes tropical. And they keep chemtrailing to try and manipulate the weather to making people think everything's normal, causing short rainfalls for 2 minutes, hailstones for 5 minutes, and it stops. I mean, it's evident again the jet stream is just completely finished. And in the past, okay, when we've had pole shifts, this has happened as well before. And again, I believe we're going to have a crustal shift when the land will move. The Earth now is in a situation where it's now being in a tropical haze. So I mean, look on this screen here, it's fantastic. I mean, well, very spectacular, but again dangerous. Those red reflections up in the skies as well. The radiation that's pouring through as well is devastating. The levels are very high, but again, the powers that be will not say anything. I mean, what can they say? Because if they do leak this truth situation now, the mass, the public, it would just go into anarchy. There'd be madness on the streets around the whole of the world, where everybody would try to start a survival kit and try and save their family members, and which I respect. So they are just dumbing us down, spraying our skies, and just keeping everything the same as it is. But again, it's slowly falling apart around us, isn't it? So again, Pamela, another fantastic piece of image. Thank you for your utmost respect, and thank you for these images. Very important images as well that we're seeing here. And these are from fantastic, trustworthy, excellent subscribers, the Nibiru community, that are showing the truth. You can clearly see, can't you, those reflections on them chemtrails, that pink reflection, and also that white object in the skies. This is very unnatural, but they're trying to make it look natural. They're trying to cover it and hoping. They think they're doing a great job. They actually think that they are pulling this off. Mad times ahead. So again, I'm going to move on to other subscribers' images. Okay, these next images are from Joseph, from near Boston. I mean, look at this sky. Okay, you've got that object, the sun that's going down, this celestial body, and also there's another object to the right hand side of it. Can you see this red reflection here? Look at the natural clouds just being burnt away. And also look at this haze in the sky, this green reflection, and all this trash produced by HARP, and this red reflection, this haze as well. Everywhere is being affected by this. And it's happening right under our noses, because these people that drive these vehicles, that work in this building, are just seriously fast asleep to the whole truth situation. This red reflection is from Nibiru to the left hand side, and also to the right hand side we're seeing this green haze from other bodies up there in the heavens. The sun is being hugely affected. So a great image, thank you very much for this. Okay, this is another one of Joseph's images. I mean, it's fantastic, as you can see, very spectacular. I mean, all of it is just trash that's being pumped up there in the skies. Again, the natural clouds are finished. They are finished. We've said this on other videos as well. And look at this. This object in the sky, if you look closely, it's this hexagon shape. It's being cloaked. The system is being cloaked. But now, as Nibiru and Helion are getting much closer to our system, these strange colours are coming out of the cloaking system that they're using. They can't hide these strange formations in the sky. They really can't now. It's getting to a serious point now, isn't it? And again, 3 months ago, I noticed north of the evening skies around about 5 PM, I noticed two objects, okay? They weren't chem planes. There was trash that was coming off behind them, and they were at a strange angle. Two of these objects, they looked like asteroids or something. There was a few chem planes to that side. But again, Mr. Dave Dobbs, who has a fantastic channel, describes these formations and has video footage of them as well. And I have seen them. Because there's a lot of things coming in to our system right now, and I believe again, and heard of a radio program about 6 months ago where the scientists were on the radio on BBC Radio 2, and they were explaining about objects coming from the Kuiper Belt, and this DJ from Radio 2 was slightly questioning them, but being very careful with his words. And he said in his statement that where are they coming from? These what part of being agitated from the Kuiper Belt, where these asteroids and what have you are coming out from? And these scientists didn't have a clue. They just kept quiet, and they were just making up slightly different excuses. They didn't know where, but they did say it's coming from one part of the Kuiper Belt, but they wouldn't say any more. Because they can't. Because, again, other scientists around the world have lost their lives for trying to get the truth out there, slipping up and... I mean, these chem pilots as well, if anything comes out, they could get 50 years in jail or even lose their lives. It's a very serious situation. So again, Joseph, thank you for this image. More strange formations up there in the heavens. Again, look at these strange clouds. This haze here covering the area of the sun. This red reflection, I believe the trash that's coming in from the horizon. Strange formations of chemtrails, scattered chems from HAARP. It's just totally amazing how the world still believes the TV propaganda lies. Okay, I know this image came in on the 17th of the 7th, 2017. I just want to explain, okay, that there's thousands of messages coming in. So I'm putting videos out that's about an hour long at the moment, and producing the other videos for about 27 minutes at a time. It's only because I'm trying to get the videos in of my daily routine of looking after my family and work and all the rest of it. Okay, so I mean, I just want to show this image from Matilde Sosa from Mexico. Now, can you clearly see what she says on this brilliant email she sent in? She's noticed this clouds formations, and she said that these look very strange, like faces in the sky. Can you see this? Very, very strange. Are these spirits, demons? Because we're seeing a lot of these, aren't we? I know our brains, okay, sort of, they are designed to, when we look at patterns, we pick up faces, don't we? Like the face on Mars and other sort of patterns that we see around the world. But sometimes they just look too convincing, don't they? Very convincing. I mean, I know it can be far-fetched to a lot of people that, oh yeah, you're just seeing a pattern in the sky, it's nothing. But I can just tell you now that I have seen some crazy formations up there, you know? So again, I mean, thank you for sending this in. Again, Sasso, these are fantastic images, and it's so good that you're persistent for all the subscribers to be viewing your footage. That pink haze here on the horizon. There's a reflection coming through, you see. And these strange chemtrails, I mean, very, very, very odd formations. So thank you for your images, and respect to you all the time. And if you get any other images, it'd be great to produce these onto video to show the world. These next attachments are coming in from Vol Simage, and this kind respector is from Europe. And you can clearly see that there's two light sources, okay, this haze and also this object, I believe to be the simulator. Again, on the horizon, it's just being burnt away. We get this line in the sky where these trails are being cut through these solar flares. I mean, this light source that's cutting through the chems. Again, this kind subscriber is saying that it's far too dark, and it's the middle of the summer, and we've got these dying trees. He's noticed this as well. And again, when the objects come up on the horizons, he's noticed this part, and a lot of the trees and bushes and things seem to be bleached, where the light colours and dark colours on the plant life, as everything's burning. Again, we've got some other footage that's just come in from *SUBCRIBER, and these two kind people are looking on the sunset in the south, and they're also in the USA. So let's play the footage, and again you can clearly see there's two light sources from the opposite side.
We are going west, west. No sunset, it's over to the left. The sunset's over to the left of west. Can't think right now, but it's not west. And there's something over there too. To the right.
Thank you again for that work that you do all the time, bring these videos in. As you can clearly see, there is other light sources up there in the heavens, on the horizons, either side. And last night, about 11:30, 12 o'clock at night here in the UK, I could see another light source from the opposite side of sundown, but it was covered and sprayed across the sky by those hammerheads that are thousands of feet high, and then turbine planes covering the truth. So again, fantastic. These have also come in from *SUBCRIBER from the USA, and these strange reflections again on the opposite side, that haze and the natural clouds that are just being broken up. And when we see these thick clouds, it's only as the North and South Pole are melting and producing more of these strange clouds, these formations, and these are chemtrails. So again, this trash that's behind these strange formations is the Nibiru system, and also the reflections are from these other heavenly bodies, not from our sun. Just another piece of evidence has just come through this moment, through an email from, again, *SUBCRIBER, that's just very much persistent. And she pulls over in a car and noticed that there is other light sources out there, and these strange formations. And again, you can see on the screen the temperature is just completely rising. So that's play this video as well.
East, straight ahead. Look at the difference. East, 3:30 in the afternoon.
Again, thank you for this video and thank you for your persistence, because you can clearly see that the Earth's magnetic field is weakening and these cloud formations are far too low, and also again light sources across the opposite side. Very strange times. And again, I do believe that the rapture is coming close each time. So let's move on to other subscribers' images. Okay, this photo that was sent in by Joseph as well, that we saw just images of those skies, and he has sent a long email saying he is building a underground bunker with containers, and he's using and hiring equipment to dig a huge hole to get this tanker down quite some far deep down, and also to prepare to get things sorted, because he does believe, and looking around his surroundings and seeing those changes, it's worrying him completely. So fantastic that people are out there that are now getting sorted for this huge scenario situation where we've got Nibiru out there that's heading close to our Earth. So again, Joseph, thank you for this image, and other people, please think about preparing. It's very serious, and it's got to be done, isn't it? Okay, this is another fantastic subscriber that sent in other images of a light source, again from the opposite side from when the sun goes down. This red haze all across our horizons that's being blocked by these other cloud formations. These from Aaron White, and also this kind subscriber is from the USA. Can you see clearly those chems, and also these strange formations on the clouds, and this haze in the sky we've never seen before? Not every day. It's very unusual to see these pink reflections. More of light source formations on the opposite side. Can you see these yellow and pink reflections? I mean, everybody's going to see Nibiru in the near future, I believe now, and these are fantastic images. What we're seeing here as well, I believe, with this yellow reflection, is from Helion, another incoming celestial body from the system. I mean, this red haze in the sky. When we see this reflection on the mountains as well, it's very odd, because we shouldn't be looking at those colours, as this system is reflecting on everything now. Another image of this strange cloud formation, and also that reflection from the opposite side. This orangey red haze and this yellow dimness, proving that we've got other reflections of other objects coming in from all over the horizons. Again, thank you very much for your respect and all your images you're sending in, as you are seeing those strange formations and the strange colours up there, with the objects that are travelling with our sun, in front of the sun and between us the Earth. I mean, again, the Walmarts are being affected because the government are building, again, completing those cities, those tunnels around, all around, underneath the ground. With they're gonna leave us. We're gonna be fending for ourselves on this Earth, above on the ground, But again, I do not believe that they will survive down there. Another great image as well, where there be an object that's behind those cloud formations, this red haze. Something else on the horizon there that's reflecting and causing all these colours. Again, a fantastic job, thank you. Okay, we've got a video come in from Erin White, and she explains that the skies have changed, and she wants to wake up humanity as well, and she sent me a fantastic email. And also, thank you for your respect, because you are seeing the changes as well, and we all try, and we're all trying to wake up humanity, as the government are just keeping very quiet on this. So I'm going to play this video from this subscriber, and thank you for this.
Hello everyone. So look up in the sky and tell me that you don't think that the sky looks extremely strange today. Like the sun set over here, okay? But then we have these really strange clouds over here. I don't know if you can see it. And then we have this cloud, which is like pretty incredible. Because it's really nuts looking. But I don't know, maybe it's just me being crazy and thinking I'm seeing things that probably aren't there. But yeah. Oops. Any hooter, I think everybody needs to go Google Planet X.
Thank you for this video, and you are so right in what you're saying, that many people now need to study this. So again, just outstanding. So I'm going to now move on to other subscribers' images. Another fantastic image has just come in again from SD Brackets. I mean, look at these cloud formations. They're far too detailed, aren't they? And also, this image, okay, these clouds are from the opposite side. There is another light source that's behind those chemtrails. Behind this huge array of clouding, there's something else that's being hidden. Very, very strange. And again, we need to prepare for this huge event. As you can see, this kind subscriber, very persistent as well. We are all persistent of what we're doing, and this is fantastic. We're witnessing as well these strange formation of cloudings that don't move. As the others start to move, this haze in the sky, they don't want us to see this. They don't want us to see this reflection that's coming through. Fantastic again for showing these true images. From the same subscriber is sent in these images as well. I mean, look at the formations. And again, look at this colour in the sky, this different reflection, this cream reflection that we see when the moon is travelling behind those chemtrails. Another outstanding image, and thank you for bringing this in to show all of us the changes. More haze in the sky, more pollution that's heading down to the land. This strange cloud that just doesn't move anywhere, it just stays in the same place to hide something that's out there in the heavens. You can clearly see that there's a lot of problems up there in our skies right now. Excellent images, again from SD Brackets from the USA. I mean, look at these pink reflections on these strange formations. All the trash above there in the heavens and the sky. I mean, it's all being twisted now. Weather patterns. Very, very strange. And again, it's just getting worse, isn't it? And in Cornwall, down south, we're getting... there's no rain, there's no thunder, just lots of lightning that's being produced up there. Many, many strikes of lightning. So again, just lots of information coming through. And we're just going to carry on this, aren't we? Also, this kind, respectable subscribers turned around and took a view at the tree as well. And she's a specialist at these trees, and noticed that the I mean, it's cancerous, isn't it? The toxins, the aluminium, the barium. I mean, she's got a kit and she checks the plant life and the trees, and it's coming back that these chemicals, these chemtrails, are landing on our trees, and this is why they're killing them. This is why they're dying around the world. Because all this you see is just chemtrails, barium, that's just poisoning the plant life around the world, the crops in our fields. We're eating all the food, everything. It's in everything now, and it's been going on for years. Here's another image as well. It's very sad, isn't it? Because these trees look like they're natural trees. They haven't done anything to anybody, have they? They haven't committed an offence or killed anyone. They're just natural trees that are here on the land, on Earth, that don't want to be harmed. And all this barium that's on them, and this is what's killing the trees. This is what's killing the animals, making other animals extinct that we don't see anymore. This is what's causing cancer to the humans. It's a slow death. I mean, it's terrible, isn't it? I mean, it really frustrates me when I see these images. It really does. But again, thank you for the proof as showing that everything is in deep trouble. Again, look at these strange formations up there. This glow on the opposite side of the sun as the sun's going down. There is a haze, a glow behind those thick cloud formations. All the trash up there in the sky. And I do believe that these thick cloud formations are produced by chemtrails, manipulating the weather patterns. And again, it's very, very dark on the land on this image. Thank you again for this respectable image. Here on this image as well, coming from SD Bracket. I mean, look at this haze. Look at this colour in the sky on the opposite side, this glow. As on the horizon, if these cloud formations weren't there, we would see our second sun, the binary twin, Nemesis. And also, I mean, look at all the trash in the sky. Very strange formations. This next great image is also coming from Steve Perillo. Again, there is another reflection here of these chemtrails. These are not, again, natural clouds, and there's a strange chem there. I mean, the pink reflection is showing as well. Very, very strange, and thank you, Steve, for these images. I'm going to show you a short video that I did as well this evening. It just explains of other things that are going on, and also showing that other fantastic people like Carlos Ferrada and Lloyd Pye and Dr. Robert Harrington were truthers to try and get these messages and words out there. So I'm going to play this video for you now and continue with the images that people are sending in the UK. And I have got some fantastic images again to show you this evening on this video. I've had over 1,000 images that I will continue to keep providing them onto different videos through the week. I just want to say as well that there is definitely a red reflection that is on the right hand side of the sunrise. Far too much evidence on these images as well, showing a red haze. Again, there's been 147 earthquakes in the last 24 hours, as you can see here on the screen. Earthquakes are very dangerous. And with the sun's corona holes, as you can see here on the screen, they're getting much bigger now. And news media are saying nothing about this. Not a chance of this saying anything. Again, we just got to provide the truth, and I, again, with these videos, just want humanity to awaken by the truth, as the media still pump out these propaganda lies all the time. I've had 124 emails saying that they've become very ill, and they believe this to be those chemtrails with those poisons. Evil poisons that are being sprayed up there in the skies, as you can see here on the screen. Every day, it's just getting worse, isn't it? As they're trying to cool our Earth's atmosphere down. Because I believe that the sun is just becoming so erratic because of the solar maximum. And we have never seen a solar maximum as huge as this before, and as long as this. Space weather has become very strange out there now, because we've got Nibiru that's on this ecliptic orbit, and it's heading close to our way. We see those red reflections and shadows now. I mean, we've got to remember the past people that gave out the truth. We had Mr. Lloyd Pye, who sadly passed away, and I again believe he was assassinated because he was providing the truth. As you can see this chap on the screen now. And also, we had Dr. Harrington that provided the truth out there as well. As you can see him on the screen here too. This guy had a telescope that was built as well. He knew that these celestial bodies were out there. I mean, there were satellites that were sent up there in 1972 and through the 70s, another one. And the government just basically kept a lid on every single thing. And also in 1983, as you can see on the screen here, that mysterious body was lurking in the outer regions of the solar system. And again, news media were told to keep this quiet from the mass of the media, the public. They're hiding the truth. So again, I'm going to provide these fantastic images from all subscribers that are around the world. And I hope you can hear me now on this video, because on the video just gone, the volume was... I was using an old Sony camcorder yesterday, but I'm using another high-definition camcorder now. So again, last night I went out to study the stars, but I didn't see much. But again, it's just persistence to keep going out and to keep looking to see what we can find out there. So again, this evening, after the video, I'm going to go out and I'm going to search those skies, because I feel it's very important for all of us to get the information and get the right footage out there. So now I'm going to show these videos now, and please keep safe, and I'll get back to you shortly. From Matt Rogers. Okay, these next fantastic images are coming in from Paul Brankin from the north of the UK, and he spotted an object here on the opposite side and is noticing those chemtrails and noticing the changes, and there's strange colour formations. There's definitely something that's behind here. I'm going to go to another one of his images. The next image is clearly zoomed in, and there is something that's up there that's red, isn't there? You're catching a part of it here, cutting through the chems. Again, they're hiding objects all the time. Fantastic. And also again, Paul, please, if you can, send other images in. It's so important. These next images are coming in from David Jones. Okay, from the north of the UK as well, northwest. And again, these images are just absolutely outstanding. And I believe that we, as any image that comes through, we show everything, because it's important that everybody around the world that's seeing the changes gets a chance to show their footage. But you can see clearly this pink haze in the sky and this yellow reflection from our sun, but there is another body, this red reflection that's coming through. Fantastic image. Here is another huge reflection from Nibiru, this red haze in the sky, and these images have just come through now. Look at the red and this purple reflection and this blue haze, I believe from the blue Kachina. There's a lot of reflections here showing that we've got other objects up there in the heavens. I mean, look on the land and then look at that sky. Have you ever seen anything like this before? Very, very strange. And again, thank you David, for these fantastic formations and images. More huge reflections on the opposite side of sundown. I mean, look at this. And also these strange formations in the clouds. Different levels of chemtrails and red reflections. Still, the public are kept in the dark with this true situation. I mean, look at all this. No one can tell me that these are just normal. I mean, look at this. These colours in the skies are definitely from another celestial body. More damning evidence of this image from David Jones. I mean, there is something else that's illuminating as well on other sides of the horizons. Look at all this pink reflection. And we're seeing this strange formation, this dark cam that doesn't move. Okay, I'm thinking exactly the same as you with this image. I mean, come on. This is just a dead giveaway that there is something wrong up there in the heavens. They really have cloaked it this time, haven't they? I mean, you've got to really take this situation very, very seriously and have a good think about it. Now, I mean, look again, the dark land, the dimness of the sky. This was taken just after 12 PM. I mean, look at this dark shadow that's travelling with this simulator. All the trash that they're pumping up in the skies that are really causing problems to us now. Because again, as I said before, that this year has been the worst for chemtrails. This is what I've witnessed today, and it's so important to get this out. I mean, look at the dark shadow up here. There is an object that's travelling again with our sun. I believe that Nibiru is being cloaked. It is just devastating, isn't it? That they are using the military to cover the truth. So, I mean, this, again, David, thank you for this image. Here again, David took the image of the evening skies and also these ripples we see, again from HARP, because they use this technology to send frequencies up there, causing these formations. But these frequencies as well are actually harming our brains. They're harming us, making us physically moody. They stress people out. It's, this unnaturalness is destroying us. I mean, again, the government just don't care. More great images just come in from Joseph. I mean, again, there's something up there, that simulator. I mean, they're covering the system here. Can you see this pink haze on the horizon? Always remember that when this white object is up in the heavens, right up in the sky, look on the horizon and you will see that red reflection. That red reflection is coming in, and it's coming in fast. And when we see Wormwood, all of us, it's going to be too late. Everything is going to change on this planet Earth. You can clearly see there's two objects on this photo. Can you see this? Here and here. Let me zoom into this, please. Okay, you can see it now, can't you? This strange formation up there in the heavens. I apologise if I was moving the screen just a little bit there, but I was trying to adjust it to show you this image. But again, there seems to be two objects up there as well. Okay, there's more footage that's come in from David Jones. Can you see that on the screen here, this pink reflection? Very, very strange times that we're in right now. Never seen these before, ever. So again, thank you again, David. More footage that's been zoomed out slightly, but you can see again that strange formation up there. I believe that there's something that's being cloaked that's out there in the heavens. And again, the cloud formations are giving it away all the time. Excellent piece of work there, please. Thank you, David. Another fantastic image. We've got that shadows up there. And again, they just pump and cause a lot of haze up there, so we can't see that shadow. And also this white object that's in the heavens. But again, it's just so evident that our skies are changed completely now. Here's another fantastic image where you can see again that everything starts darkening. And again, this subscriber David has said that as the sun goes down, everything heats up. It gets really hot. The temperature climbs far too high. And they've blasted our sky. You can see all the haze up there in the heavens. It's absolutely unreal what they're doing. We need to form this community to become strong, to get these huge... I mean, we've got to get the words out there, haven't we? Because there's a huge problem on our hands. We all know that the Nibiru system is heading much more closer as they are spraying much more harder up there in the heavens. I mean, just providing the footage as many times as I can to get people to see that their skies are so artificial now with these chemtrails, not natural anymore, because we've got a huge problem out there in space, and this system is altering our Earth. It really is. It's changing everything now, and it's done this before. It really has. It's gone through a shift many times in the past, and evidence has been provided to us about this. But again, still, the members of the public just want to ignore it and just carry on their way. But all I want to do is make people become aware so they can truly prepare for this. This attachment has come through from Dennis. Now we know that Dennis sends these fantastic images as well, like all of you are sending these great images, so we can see what's going on up there in our skies. I mean, look at this. These are chemtrails. So the members of the public around the world can see this image, just like all of your other fantastic images. And everybody's image needs to be noted down so people can see this. Look at these black, strange cloud formations that don't move in the sky. Again, look at the different colourings on the horizons. As again, all the trash that's coming through, we are seeing it now on the horizons, and it's getting thicker, isn't it? It used to be quite thin along the horizons last year and a few months back, but now it's getting thicker. Look at the green haze in the sky and these chemtrails. Absolutely amazing image. Thank you very much, Dennis, for showing the world this image. More images from Dennis. I mean, again, look at this creamy haze we see when the moon is travelling up there in the heavens. We get this same reflection. Far too bright. Far too bright, and we can see this on the screen here, the shape. This thick haze of chems in the skies. Just spectacular images. I mean, on the land it's far too dark. But the government want to fool you. They want you to think it's the chems that are dimming the land. All this trash in the sky that they spray is darkening the land. No. Aluminium won't do that. It's this object that's blocking the sunlight. As again, if it was removed, we would see that the sun is being eclipsed every day. More great footage from Dennis. Just absolutely amazes me how they're getting away with it. I mean, look at this. And again, thank you for your kind email, because you can see that the chemtrails and black chemtrails are being sprayed up there as well. Very strange formations again, to hide the truth of what's going on up there. And Dennis has sent another video in, so I'm going to play this video for you to show you what's going on as well. Thank you, Dennis, for your persistence and also your hard work to showing that there is some serious problems up there. I mean, this image as well is fantastic. As you can see, those chems again, and all this other colourings in the sky. I mean, they're very green and dark. I mean, look at this. Black chem thickness. I mean, look at the lines in it as well. These are not natural clouds. Scattered chems everywhere, every single day. So Dennis, I mean, if you get any more images in, please bring it in, and we will show the world that we're seeing everything that's changing now. These next attachments are coming from Mike Carmelini from Germany again, and he's continuously photographing those skies. I mean, again, they're hiding the system all the time. And other days we will get the strong red reflections, and then most days we will just get this strange haze, this creamy haze in the skies, and these strange formations of clouds. Fantastic image. Here on this image as well, I mean, it's all just trash and toxins up there that are just covering everything. Can you see these lines here? Chemtrails. And this artificial clouding from HARP. I mean, lots of radiation is pouring through now to our Earth as the Earth's magnetic field is just weakening. Our atmosphere is just completely trashed. They are throwing everything up there, and it's our lifeline. It's our lifeline. This is what we breathe, our air, and this is what's protecting us, the atmosphere. So, again, this is a criminal offence to humanity across the world. I've got some footage as well from Nibru, Chicago, and that's Dreadhead Sam, and he sent some fantastic images, and he sent me some information about the two large asteroids, that meteors that came in across our skies at 2:50 AM, and on this chart you can see the activity that went on up there in the heavens, pointing south. And I mean, thank you for your excellent email and the information you're sending in and being persistent, and thank you also for all the images as well, and I will show these on another video shortly, because again we're just getting loads of fantastic images from everywhere around the world. And I've got more images coming in from Moscow and also the Far East, and I'll show these on another video, because again we're seeing some very strange skies. These next attachments are coming from Cynthia Pagan, and she is also in the USA. I mean, look at this. Strange formations, okay? And this pink reflection, not from our sun, from Nibiru. It's really reflecting now on everything, isn't it? Can you also see this strange rainbow formation if you look carefully? It's not as oval as a rainbow, is it? It's just a line in the sky there. Very strange. More pink reflections up there in the heavens. Those chemtrails, again, They are reflecting, the system is reflecting off them chems. And the government don't want you to see this. Yet another fantastic image. Again, this huge pink haze in the sky. And all this trash that's being pulled through as well. Spectacular image, thank you. Another brilliant image, and this is what I saw. This is what I see on the horizons, okay? These trails and this pink huge reflection. Look at this haze as well. And it's starting to brighten up on this side. Very, very strong pink reflections. It's just coming in now, isn't it? It's very, very obvious now. And also you see this on the NASA cams as well, this radiation, this pinkness. All this haze and everything. I mean, look at this. Strange. Thank you for these images. Okay, these are the last two attachments for this evening, and I will do another video for you tomorrow. So, I mean, again, look at all this trash that they put in the skies, and we see this on the opposite side on those NASA cams. They are covering and screening our skies, and the weather news media channels will turn around and say that the day is glorious, we're just getting a few showers. They're just continuously lying with the climate change hoax. Our skies are being plastered all the time. Again, this white object and this red reflection. Now, I said this at the beginning of the video, that I saw this red haze behind those cams with this white object, the simulator. I saw it. They're covering it all up. The military are really doing this hard now. The pressure is on because this system is coming in so fast now. I just got these just 2 seconds ago. Okay, from Tori Padilla, another fantastic subscriber. And she noticed as well that it's far too dark. The sky just got very dark. Black streaky clouds. I mean, look at these cloud formations. They are black, aren't they? They're very strange. And this kind subscriber is in the USA. I mean, look at these strange formations. This trash up there as well. This object. Fantastic images, thank you. I mean, people looking at this image now, everybody, every single one of you, just knows there's something seriously wrong. I mean, these are not natural formations. These are toxins. And again, like I saw today, this pink haze, this strange formation of colours, not from our sun, this dark shadow that's up here as well, and it's even dark again on the horizon. So you're seeing the system. This system is coming in. Look at the strangeness of the sky. Very strange and a fantastic image. Another excellent image of this strange body up there in front of the sun. I mean, again, it's evident because look at the reflection here and here, and this black trash that you see in the night sky when the moon's travelling behind it, this cream and black. I mean, look how dim it is on the land. You can just take note of the land here at the bottom of the screen, and also this dark haze in the sky. Our blue skies have vanished. We will all see these images across the world eventually, and we will all know that something is wrong. Humanity will wake up, I hope, now. Also here on this image from Tori, you can see the scattered formations. I believe that HARP is being used to manipulate our clouds, to spread them about, to hide the system. It's dark behind these, a nice dark shadow that's up there, that's being cloaked by HARP and also CERN and also the military. I mean, look at the darkness here on the top piece, and then it's lighter here. I mean, look at I've seen this myself. Different shades of darkness to lightness. Again, fantastic. So I'm going to go now, and I apologise if I made a mistake on the video, but I will do another video tomorrow with all your fantastic images that are coming in. And please take care, because all these images, you can see clearly that there is something wrong. You can see that the system is changing. And we will continue to show this footage, because we are a community now. And please take